bench is probably not much different than a lot of other people. When I was in college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I came from a family that has lawyers in it and professors, law professors. And so I think that I knew law was my passion, I just didn't know what direction. When I graduated from college, I decided to take a few years to be a paralegal and think about, is law school really what I want to do, an investment, all those things. I took 4 years off, saved up the money, went to law school, paid my way through law school. And when I graduated, I ended up in this little county of Douglas County, where there was a juvenile court judge at the time that sort of took me under his wing, appointed cases to me, and a judge who was sitting on the bench at the time that also gave me an opportunity to sit as a pro tem to do some judge work in juvenile court. And I really found that my passion lied doing juvenile court work. And I was fortunate enough to be able to be around when an associate judge position opened up in Douglas County, and stayed here long enough so that when the judge retired, I was able to move into this position. I do feel like a lot of my childhood had sort of some ups and downs, and I felt that having that empathy with any of the folks that came through court was very helpful for me and for them to try to help to make our environment better. The best part of my job is the one time, any time that someone comes back and says that their life is better now. It's always great to put families back together. It's always great to hear about a young person who might have had some issues in the juvenile justice system to actually be successful and go to college and have a career and a family. One of probably a very recent occasion that I had someone reach out to me was on Facebook. Somebody found me on Facebook and mentioned to me how thankful he was that I had made my decisions that I had made in respect to his case, and he was an adult now and married and had his own children, and how he used all of the things that he learned along the way to make his family life better. Those are the kinds of things that bring the most joy to me in this job. So I have been very fortunate as president-elect of our council to be able to spend a lot of time shadowing our current president and the things that he has been able to accomplish as part of his role as president. And I am hoping that I will be able to continue some of the movement that he has made as our current president. One of those things being, of course, being able to explain to people who are not familiar with juvenile court what it's like to be a juvenile court judge, what it's like in terms of time limitations and commitments and the effects. They're very different than other judgeships. And legislative individuals often don't understand all of those parameters. So one of the things that we have been doing recently is spending time at the legislature and being available to answer questions and help explain how the juvenile court system works. And I truly hope to be able to continue to do that in my presidency. Well, to be honest with you, I just recently got a Kindle, and I have managed to download every free book that I could get my hands on. And so as I'm reading, in fact, last night when I was reading, I was like, I really need to look at what the title of this book is so that I can mention it tomorrow during this interview. And I forgot to look at it, but I seem to enjoy reading books that sort of take away the trials and tribulations of day to day and allow me to have an opportunity to use my imagination. I enjoy watching TV with my husband at night. We just got done watching a program, and there's one episode left on Hulu called Paradise, which is very much unrealistic. So it's really an opportunity. I do like to take the opportunity to sort of separate my brain from the difficult decisions I have to make all day and mindless tasks. But I will say one particular program that I enjoy watching that everybody likes to make fun of me about is I do enjoy watching SpongeBob. And oftentimes I am able to use my knowledge of SpongeBob episodes when I talk with our young folks in court to try to ease some of the tension and the fear of being in the courtroom, because I can relate to them about particular episodes on SpongeBob.